Thank you once again for coming back to my channel. Remember, I'm always here to help. So for today we are going to go through calculus, polynomials, solving polynomials using inspection method. Previously we went through solving polynomials using factorization where it is easy for us and also using the synthetic method. But this is a widely used method in matric exams. They are always asking for this, both in core mathematics and in further studies mathematics. So we are going to explore how to use this method to solve problems. Inspection. Now, like we did when we were solving using the synthetic method, by inspection, the first thing we do is, if we were not given any factor, is to figure out what the factor is. Remember, the factor is that value of x that you sub into the expression, and the expression, everything will become equals to 0. So by practice and by trial and error, you will do this, the value will not be very far from you. So if we try 2 here, I will have 2 cubed minus 2 all squared minus 22 times 2 plus 40. Let's see what it gives us. This is 8. Minus 4, minus 22 times 2 is 44 plus 40. Let's see, 8 minus 4 is 4. 4 minus 44 is minus 40 plus 40, and that will give us a 0. So, x equals to 2 is our factor. X equals to 2 is the factor of this expression. Now, how do we use it to solve problems involving inspection method? Remember, if you are asked to use inspection method, you cannot use any other method. You can only use inspection method. So no other method is allowed. So here, what do we do? First of all, if x is equal to 2, it means that the factor is x minus 2. You bring it over. So we have our linear parts. Remember that a cubic function is a product of a linear and a parabolic function. So we have to get our parabolic function. First of all, let's test the x cube. X cube is a product of x and x squared. And then we go to the last one. The constant term will be a product of the constant term of this and the constant term of the parabolic. So if we divide 40 by negative 2, we get our negative 20. So the only thing we don't have is our b. So we can write plus n of x. Then what next? We expand the products so that it will be uniform to the cubic function, and then we can now call it like terms. Now let's go. Using our distributive property, we start multiplying. This will give us x cubed plus mx squared minus 20. And this will give us negative 2x squared minus 2mx plus 40. The constant term must be equal to the constant term. Now let's start pairing them. If we look at this, we have x cubed and x cubed, but because we are looking for the value of n to complete the parabolic function, we focus on that. So this is x, n here. So I'm going to go to x squared. I'm going to go to x squared. But I also have to take everything that has x squared as its coefficient if I want to solve that problem. So I will go negative x squared is equals to mx squared minus 2x squared. You check. That's all we have there. So let's go. This is negative x squared. I will factor out x squared on this other side. Factor out x squared and treat it as a coefficient that you can use to divide both sides. So x squared, we cancel out x squared, we have negative 1 left here. Equals to m minus 2. So it means that my m will be negative 1 plus 2, which is 1. That has given me the parabolic function because I now know the value of my n. So I have x minus 2 and x squared plus 1x minus 20 equals to 0. So I can continue solving my expression like this. from there. I have used inspection method to break it down, then I will check if this is factorizable. If it's not factorizable, I will go and use my quadratic formula to complete, to get the three values of x because it is a complete function. So here, first x equals to 2. On the other one, I have x squared plus x minus 20 equals to 0. Let's check for factors. Yes, I have a factor here. X plus 5. Remember, for trinomials, you look for two numbers that when you add them, it gives you the coefficient of the middle term, and when you multiply them, it gives you the last term. So 5 minus 4 will give me 1. And 5 times negative 4 will give me 20. So the other two values of x in this is negative 5 and 4. So we have fully solved this cubic polynomial using the synthetic method. And the three values of x is x equals to negative 5 and x equals to 4. So this is how we solve this problem using inspection method. Note all the steps and take care of it. Some of them may not give you direct, especially for further studies mathematics. Some of them will lead you to complex numbers, but it is still the same method for all. Please, if you don't understand any section of this, ask questions. Post your questions on the comment section and I will come and give you more clarity. Or if you have any other question, please do not relent to ask. Please keep on sharing my videos, keep on sharing with your friends, encourage them to subscribe. I will see you in the next video.